Welcome back to this channel, guys. It's been a great day. Me and Felicia have never had an argument at this store. We've never fought. We've never wanted to kill each other. We've never sworn at each other. When you work with your spouse, it makes your relationship 20 times easier. So if you're opening a business with your girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, whatever you want to call it, it's going to go great. Right, Fel?
Yeah, it's going to go amazing.
Today's one of those off days. They happen very rarely that we don't agree on something. And it's something good. It's something for the future of this business. But yeah.
You're going to love it.
If you are new to this channel, we've owned this grocery store for about 3.5 years now. We're looking for the next step. So we have about a year to figure that all out. If you are into personal finance or entrepreneurship, this is the channel for you. Please subscribe down below. And if at any point you like this video, please thumbs up. It really helps this small business and this channel grow. All right, let's get into this. I'm going to give you the secrets to running a business with your spouse. Ooh, coming back through. All right, this one's going to be an off-the-cuff video, clearly. And see, every Monday I make a video and Felicia stocks the shelves. The main secret I can tell you is it does work, but it only works because of this. I have my tasks, Felicia has hers. I don't take over hers and she doesn't take over mine. We tried to do that for the first year and we almost put the divorce papers on the table. I'm just kidding, it didn't get that far, but you know what I'm saying. For example, Felicia runs the till. I never touch the till unless Felicia has a bad case of the taco shits. Can I say that on YouTube anymore? Everyone's so sensitive. So, and then I stock all the shelves, right? I deal with some of the salespeople and she deals with some of them. So we don't mix our tasks, and that has been really beneficial for, running this operation as a married couple. And we were obviously, a dating couple before that, so it works for both ways. So step number 2, what we learned over the years: salespeople, you got to treat them like they're a baby, and I don't mean that in any offensive way. You got to treat them like they're your kid, because a salesperson will come up to me and say, "Hey, do you want to buy this? Do you want to buy that? This sells really good." If I say no, they'll go over to Felicia and ask her the same thing. "Hey, Felicia, I just got this, and this, and you want to buy this or this?" It's similar to when, your kid does something you don't like, but, the parents have to agree and come together as a team that we're both going to disagree on, not doing this or not purchasing this item. So you have to blend your opinions together on certain things. And there's going to be things you obviously differ on, but at the end of the day, those salespeople, they want to make a sale, so you guys have to be on the same page, where if I say no, you agree with me, and I say no, and then we can discuss it later, and you can tell me why you think it's a good idea. But once these people kind of know, they're not bad people, they're just doing their job. Once these people know that if I say no and then she'll say yes, well, guess what they're going to do? They're going to go to her first. If she says yes on that, then they're going to come to me and show me even more. So you want to eliminate that right off the start. That if one person says no, if Felicia won't be like, "Well, did he agree? Did he want them?" If, the salesperson's honest, he'll say no. And then she'll say, "Well, obviously we don't need them then." So there has to be that communication where you guys know that with purchasing and, keeping your business decisions kind of in unison when it comes to outside parties, because there will be people taking advantage of being two owners. It doesn't happen a lot, but it will. So just make sure you guys are on the same page for things like that, and treat your business like you treat a baby. Come together on the big decisions, and then show your opinions on certain things. There's a lot of communication, just like being a married couple when you work in a business together. Step number 4, try to leave work at work and your personal life at home or wherever you guys hang out. But when you start bringing your problems from work to home, then home back to work, you guys will never end this cycle of, everlasting arguments that should have been, solved in 20 minutes. now lasts a couple days and days because you guys see each other so much. So the thing with that is, if you have a problem at work, before leaving, try to hash it out. Try to, figure out why you guys don't agree on something, but don't go home mad, because guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna fight at home. So it's like, example, remember that time I almost told you to F off at work? Yeah, I'm still mad about it. So you can forget about me going out for dinner with you, which you probably won't have too much time to go out for dinner when you first start your business, but that's just the example I'm giving. So work is work, personal life is personal life. A lot of you guys probably know this already, but it's just so easy to blend the two together. And then, if you have a fight in your personal life, you're mad at each other while you're working on your business. If you have a fight in your business, you go home and you're fighting about it in your personal life. So you really want to separate the two. And maybe, try not to discuss work as much at home anyways, or else you'll never really turn off. So what we did is we kind of dedicate 1 to 2 days, if it's very busy, just to go home, hash out what we're planning out for the week, and any problems that may arise, solutions to follow, right? So that's kind of how we stopped going home every day and bringing our work home with us. So that's just, if you're ever considering getting into a marriage and a business together, you're going to want to know some of these tips, I think. Probably help Felicia more.
So to touch on Ray's point with, leaving business or work at work and your home life separate, you cannot forget about your relationship. That is very important too. It's very easy, especially when you first open, to get sucked in to the business, and you're putting in all these hours, and you can really get caught up in it and actually forget to do things in your relationship, actually have dinners together and just spend quality time together outside of the store. And that's something that's really important, I think. Hi.
Remember when I came into this clip and people started calling me that I never let you talk?
Yeah, Mr. Captain Creepy.
Someone called me Captain Creepy.
Yeah.
Now, you guys don't know this, but when we plan a shot before shooting it, Felicia will be like, okay, you can come in at certain times. I don't just, randomly pop in, hey, wait, I have a better point than you. We've already discussed kind of what we want to say.
Yeah.
And then she'll be like, you want to come in. So that Captain Creepy thing, that really hurt, okay? Don't say that again.
But it's true. Anyway, it is true. But yeah, so you just make sure you're putting time aside to actually do things together, outside of the business and even outside of your house too, because it can, just feel I don't know, you're just in the same routine and you're never breaking it, just going from work to home, home to work, this and that. So we try to definitely, especially now that the pandemic hit and things are opening up, we try to, even if it's just going for a walk after work or, going for a run. Yeah, we try to do something together.
I take Felicia out to a very beautiful steak dinner every single Saturday.
He's lying because we just opened up to phase 1, but hopefully soon we will get out there for patio dinner. And
things are getting back to normal now. So.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's my point. It was a long point.
This lighting really brings out your apple beauty.
Thank you.
Your apple
my
face.
porcelain skin.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay, what's going on, guys? So I'm going to give you our main disagreement that we're having for the future of this business. So my point, you can say your point.
Yes.
I don't know why I have to dictate that.
Because you're Captain Creepy.
I have problems. So my point is, we should stay at this location and expand it into a bigger location, knock down our center wall here and become one, fully functioning market. Right now, we're kind of a boutique kind of store. We have tons of product, the sales are decent, and I think it's time to take the next step, right? Have one centralized location that has everything, because it just, we can be here and run it. We don't need, to run back and forth, even though I don't know the location we have staff, but I think that's best to have everything in one spot. We already have the clientele, they'll just be purchasing more, and it'd be less hassle to run back and forth between locations.
My point is I actually want to open a similar concept in a different location, so we will have 2 locations. My idea for this is to definitely hire staff, but I want to kind of like intermingle the staff so that they actually can work at both locations. And this way, Ray and I can actually split our time between both locations. So, you know, maybe like 2 days a week he'll be here, and like I'll be at the other one, and we'll swap.
I'm not 100% against that either.
I also think it'll just work because I think, like, obviously, you're expanding your business, and yeah, it's not in the same location, but you're growing it to the step that you have like a second one. That's the whole point, right? You're working to expand your business.
And you're not planning on going like across the world or anything.
Yeah.
We're talking like, 10 to 15 minutes away, if that. So,
Yeah.
it's not like we'd have to, if there was a fire at the other one, we wouldn't have to travel 2 hours to get there. They're close by, they're similar clientele, the concept is proven here, and Felicia's saying it can be proven in a similar neighborhood.
I get a lot of people that actually come from that neighborhood here, so I definitely think it would work. And I just think overall it would be like beneficial. Like, we've grown this business for 3.5 years, so like I think we're both pretty like experienced now that we can both branch off and do like take care of one location each with.
And before anyone
some
comments, 3 years is nothing. We both have about 10 years in the food industry, so we have experience before this business as well.
Yeah, and 3 years, like a lot of people don't think 3 years is a big deal, but a lot of small businesses don't even make it past their first weekend because they spend so much money in renovations, and they don't really account for all the costs that come, leading up to their opening.
Yeah, it's a sad reality.
Some places, like they start renovating and they don't even open at all because they just ran out of money right away.
Yeah.
So 3 years is a pretty big deal for small business.
The sad reality of that is people have a grand opening, everyone's happy, partying, and then the next day they're shut down.
Yeah, it's called the honeymoon phase.
It's that's a very quick honeymoon phase.
Yeah, and it's very real, and we've saw it with our own store. Like the first weekend, it was like jam packed, and then it kind of dwindled off, and then you
Then
realize
into a real business.
Yeah, then you realize, okay, this is actually what it's gonna be like, and then you have to grow it from that stage, not grow it from your honeymoon stage.
Right. I like that second location too, because it's like if one location isn't doing as well, the other may be doing well, and everything balances out. So let's say this location's slow, that one's doing well, everyone's kind of happy and still rotating product like as.
To add to my second location point, I just thought it would be very beneficial to use the resources that we have from this store and kind of carry that to our second location. We deal with a lot of distributors, and there's a lot of products that you can definitely bring in, and we can kind of actually split the inventory between both locations, which I thought was a really good idea, especially since our business is now incorporated. Okay, wow. I'm gonna end this clip here, or this video I should say. I hope you guys get along, you don't get divorced, and you have a great business journey. Just remember to keep things separated, and don't forget about your actual relationship, because that should be a priority, and then your business should be secondary. So see you later.